for those of you that did the survey that Brian mentioned, and 50% of you said we have cyber insurance. Now, 50% of you said we don't think we do, and that's a scary thing, and we can address that later. But for those of you that said you did, there's a really important exercise, because there's not the same kind of cyber insurance out there, right? And much to probably, Wes wanted to stay away from insurance as much as possible, but I keep pulling him in, and I keep trying to teach him more and more about this stuff. So I know he could probably talk about this too, but we're seeing a lot of these endorsements that are on our lines of coverage. And to be frank with you, it's not the agent's fault that may have sold that to you to say that, hey, this is good coverage, when actually it's not. They may actually not know. Again, this is an evolving thing that's happening. But the reality is that if your cyber coverage is attached to another line of coverage, so if you have like a general liability policy and they say, oh yeah, you've got cyber included, you should really take a closer look at that, or have somebody take a closer look at that, because the reality is it's not even going to come close. Whenever that crucial time arises and you're like, well, thank goodness I have cyber, it's going to get about to, a quarter of a mile and then stop, right? It doesn't have a large limit, where standalone policy is really meant to soup to nuts bring you back to where you once were.